Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is dedicated to my buddy on Facebook and great supporter of the channel, Mr. Ryan Rose Clark. He got in touch on Facebook and was just, chatting like usual, but he did mention a couple of times when is the next Michael Myers video coming. And I wasn't really planning on doing anything specific right now, but seeing as Ryan's such a cool guy, I wanted to bring him and all of you Myers fans out there a nice big chunky video. So I've just got all my main Myers figures here, all the complete ones, just on the desk. So we'll go through them, just talk a little bit about them, and hope you all enjoy it. And thanks again, Ryan, for being such a good friend and great supporter of the channel. Hope you enjoy the video, sir. Start in the middle here with my custom 1/6 scale 1978 original Michael Myers, the shape, and he has a custom head sculpt by Ryan Harper and the unsealed coveralls that have been dyed with a blue dye. You can see what the unsealed coveralls look like, completely stock on that one there. And I've got a Shadow Fergo knife and a nice little decal there from Joe Turner. A nice weathering that I did on the coveralls, just in the places where a mechanic would be touching regularly, like the pocket flaps and the zip lining and around the cuff of the sleeve and places like that. Really nice looking piece. And Ryan Harper's head sculpt from any angle, and the hair in particular is just out of this world. You got the accurate hole here, and it's just really good proportions all over this thing. A very accurate 1978 Michael Myers figure. That's a really cool piece. And then over here we have another head sculpt from Ryan Harper, and this is the 2018 Michael Myers, played by James Jude Courtney. And we've got some Trick or Treat Studio coveralls here that I weathered and bloodied up a little bit. We've got Shadow Fergo knife again. You can find Shadow Fergo on Instagram. And yeah, just really nice looking piece. Ryan Harper's head sculpt is absolutely unbelievable. Let me just zoom in for you. Get some of the detail on that. It's one of my favorite head sculpts in my collection. Right up there at the top. I just absolutely love this one. And that knife is excellent. Alright, so that's him. Then over here we have Dick Warlock Halloween 2. Now it's not really accurate. I'm still waiting for Trick or Treat Studios to release their Halloween 2 Dick Warlock figure. They haven't even announced it yet, but we know it's coming. So once that comes out, I'll be able to finally have some accurate coveralls for Halloween 2. But these will do for now. They're a nice green colour from Tanila's Customs. And the knife is not really that accurate. It should have a serrated edge here. And boots, they're pretty good. I do actually have some more accurate boots that I should use on this one. And Ryan Harper head sculpt again. Really good one. So yeah, that's the kind of placeholder Halloween 2 figure. I mean, you can tell who it's supposed to be. And I think it comes across quite well, especially with the head sculpt. It's very much Halloween 2 Dick Warlock Myers right there with the weathering, just as it should be. Really well done from Ryan Harper again. He doesn't have the bullet holes, though. He should have bullet holes all over him, but I just can't bring myself to do that to these coveralls. Really like them. They are actually supposed to be 78 coveralls, so I don't want to go messing with them too much. But there is my placeholder Halloween 2 Dick Warlock. And this one here is another custom 1978 Myers figure. And I'm using the repainted Tots head sculpt. Very much reminds me of the picture where he's standing by the sheets in the back garden. And then with the final run Yunsil coveralls, and the most accurate boots I have for any of my Myers figures. Well, I guess the 2018 boots that are on him are also very accurate, but these ones, they're just dead on to the 1978 boots. The shape, the tread, everything about these is 100% legit. Try and lift up the leg a little bit. There you go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The most accurate boots I have. He's got his knife, kitchen knife again from Shadow Fergo, real metal and wood. Amazing quality on that. And so it's nice because the big debate about what colour the 78 coveralls, were they grey, were they green, were they blue? I've got one of each, so it kind of, you know, you got your green ones, your blue ones and your grey ones. More of a charcoal grey really. And then we have the hobo from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Amazing knife again from Shadow Fergo. Very sharp, very accurate, an amazing knife. Absolutely incredible work on that. Just beautiful details all over this one. He's got his little sleeping bag, or it's just what he lies on when he's sleeping rough. The mask by One's Customs holds up very well. Still absolutely great looking head sculpt. Got Tyler Maine's beard coming through underneath here. Got his real hair and his beard coming through the rip section of the mask. It's just amazing. It's got all these layers, stuff. Beautiful. So that's the hobo. Then we have the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 4 Michael Myers figure. A massive shout out to madabouthorror.co.uk. Great place to go if you're UK based and you want some horror stuff. Figures, t-shirts, everything, you know, anything horror related. You do it all. So I padded his shoulders a bit just to make him look a bit more how I see him in the movie, and the sleeves came up a fair bit when I did that, exposing the wrist peg, which was ugly. So seeing as he was bandaged up at the beginning of the movie, I just did some bloody bandages around his wrist. It's not in the movie, but I just don't want to see the wrist pegs. But I really do need the shoulders to be more like this with the padding in there. I mean, otherwise I can feel with my thumb the shoulders actually end about here, and it just makes the proportions look really weird for him. So had to be done. Maybe one day if I can get some longer sleeved coveralls, that will be a better piece. But it's nice that Halloween 4 Myers is here. Here is the One's Customs custom 78 Myers head sculpt. That's a really cool head, so that's what I'll be using. Tanila's Customs 1978 custom coveralls, weathered by myself. These are incredible, really amazing quarter scale coveralls. So I'm looking forward to getting him set up again. And here is another one of me custom 1/6 scale 2018 Michael Myers figures. The coveralls on this one are actually custom coveralls by Tanila, and the head sculpt is a repainted Tots 2018 head. I repainted it and done a dry brush of lighter brown on the hair, which was very necessary because the hair was very dark. I mean, it's fine, but you can see now that I've dry brushed over the raised sections. You know, I've left the darker bits in the recesses so that there's a nice, you know, kind of contrast between the two. Just gives it more depth. But having the lighter brown hair and the repainted mask has just taken that head sculpt, which was already fantastic. It's not really necessary to do. It's fantastic straight out of the box, but you know me, folks. I overanalyze, and I need it to be absolutely dead on perfect. So I'm always tinkering around with things. And he's got some great hands, which were sculpted by Alex Ray, Trick or Treat Studios. Amazing job on those hands. Really impressed with them. Some of the best 1/6 scale hands I ever done seen. He's got very accurate boots, really high quality. Got those a long time ago and they just happen to work out perfectly. Proportions on this one are absolutely spot on. He's really tall, really heavy, and just perfect. So absolutely love this one. Side profile, I mean the sculpt on this is just insanely good. Let me just Beautiful work. Amazing. But yeah, loving the repainted hair. So that is my 2018, my other 2018 Michael Myers. Can't wait to see Halloween Kills. And cannot wait to have a Halloween Kills Myers standing amongst these guys. And now on to the 2007 Michael Myers from Rob Zombie's Halloween, played by Tyler Mane. And we have Tanila's Customs coveralls that I've weathered and just repainted, and just spent a lot of time on these, getting them looking really nasty. The Tanila's Customs knife there, had a lot of fun with that, making it look really nasty and bloody. You can see there, that's turned out really nice. And then the custom head sculpt from Ryan Harper, absolutely fantastic. But I just spent a lot of time weathering these, getting them looking right. You've got some grimy hands. Very, very cool. Got the Joe Turner decal on there as well. Very, very cool. He's a big one. He's the biggest of the 1/6 scale Michael Myers that I have. It's a very heavy figure as well. He's the real deal, folks. That's the version of Michael Myers that got me into the character in the first place. It was that film that made me want to start this whole venture. So thank you very much, Rob Zombie's Michael Myers, for that. Look at him back there. And on to the custom Boo-Face Michael Myers figure. This is the first custom figure I ever bought. Very expensive. And another Joe Turner decal there. This was the 3-0 Michael Myers Part 6 knife, and I added some blood spray to it. Made it look a bit more nasty, so that suits this version of Michael Myers really well. I love the colour of these coveralls. It's that kind of subtle green colour to them. And another One's Customs head sculpt. Really, really cool one. Very creepy. But as I said earlier, folks, any particular figure you're seeing here and you want to get a better look at it, they've all got their own videos already on the channel. Multiple videos. This is just a big overview of everything that I'm currently rocking as far as Michael Myers goes. We'll just get some close-ups here of the Boo-Face head sculpt. Got the natural light coming in behind me, so get a good look at it. Oh, it's gory glory. Yeah, man, look at that sweet corn action. Gross. Ooh, let's get right in there. Hair's not too bad. The actual hair that they used, or well, I suppose One Customs obviously, but the hair that he used, I mean, this is going back. This head sculpt's quite old now. Great hair, but not cut very well. It's very sort of abruptly sort of cut with a scissors. I suppose there are ways for me to fix that. Technically I could give it a try. But I do like the hair on him. It just needs a bit of work. But a really good sculpt. Really nasty gore on the knife. Very bloody hands. Wounds. And yeah, you got the kind of sweat and just nastiness as well. So my first custom Myers figure that I ever got. And then lastly, well not lastly, we'll take a look at the big guy as well, but we have the 1/6 scale Halloween Part 5 Michael Myers figure, and I got this again from madabouthorror.co.uk, and I'm pretty sure both this guy, the 78 version, the 2018 version, and the Part 4 version are all still available on the Mad About Horror website. So yeah, nice piece. Reviewed that on the channel. Let's pop him back, and then we'll just get the big guy here. So he's not too bad. I'm not super happy with the head sculpt anymore. It is a NECA head sculpt that I've rehaired and repainted. The hair's fine. I just need to repaint the mask again. I think I'll just get all that paint off, start fresh. So I'm happy with the hair, but I know more now and have better references for the actual paint on the mask in the 2018 film, so I will have to tweak that at some point. It's good enough, but I could definitely make it better. You got some really nice coveralls here, very expensive from Tanila's Customs, but I'm glad I have them and it's done now, so I will always cherish these ones. They're very, very high quality and quarter scale. So got a nice knife here as well, metal and wood. Really cool looking piece, very big, obviously way taller than any of these other ones. Just give you a few other angles. I mean, you know, just knowing what I know what needs to change on the head sculpt, but it still looks good. Still looks pretty decent. Sometimes I wonder if it's a little bit big for this setup, in which case at some point I'll get in touch with Ryan Harper and get a custom head sculpt, basically like this one here that he did, but larger. So that, but on this, I think would be fantastic. There's only certain angles. I mean, that angle, it looked a bit big. Let me back up a little bit. I don't know. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, he's got to have a head in there as well. Maybe it's the hair. Sometimes if the hair's got a bit too much volume in it, it can give the impression that the head is a bit too big. I did put quite a lot of hair on there, and I actually used the hair from a TOTS 2018 mask on this. So the hair's quite thick, but I don't know. It looks pretty good though. Pretty good. So that is everything. Well, not everything. I lie. There's more. There's the 2018 mask over here. Brighten that up a bit for you. There you go. Beautiful work from Simon Brandolino. And then we've got the 78 mask over there on the shelf. There it is. And then there's a lot more stuff in the other room that I have some of the collection in. You got a lot of NECA stuff, all the retro cloth Myers figures, the 7-inch Ultimate figures, and just lots of various bits and pieces, t-shirts, posters, lunch boxes, all kinds of Halloween stuff, badges, enamel pins, artwork from people in the community. People in the community have been incredible when it comes to the Michael Myers collection. Can't thank you enough, all of you out there, for all of your contributions and generosity and friendship, and it's a beautiful thing, man. But again, Ryan Rose Clark, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope all the other Myers fans, Myers people in the community, custom collectors, and all those dudes out there, I hope you enjoyed the video. So subscribe, drop a like on the video, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you real soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.